Hi, we are buddies, not bullies, and I'm Jackson Island.
My name's Clayton Altman.
My name's Naomi Kim.
And I'm Nene Butera.
How can we end bullying?
We can start by accepting others' differences.
Peer speaking and standing up for each other.
What is a bully?
A bully is a person who uses strength or power to harm or intimidate those who are weaker.
A bully is a person that is treated unkindly and therefore takes it out on others that they don't like.
A bully will try to put you down because they themselves are not up.
My concern is that you were making someone feel so uncomfortable they didn't want to be in school.
I feel kind of nervous going to school because I like learning, but I have trouble with making friends.
He said he's a geek. Some kids had told him he's worthless to go hang himself. And I think he got to the point to where enough was enough.
Tonight, a tragic situation.
A Perkins boy, just 11 years old, believed to have been desperate enough to take his own life.
This is an awfully complicated and difficult issue.
Kids will be kids, boys will be boys. They're just cruel at this age.
Here, what we get is nothing's wrong. We didn't do anything. Everything's fine. They punch me, strangle me, take things from me, sit on me.
Give it to him hard!
He's not safe on that bus. I've been on that bus. They are just as good as gold.
My voice is not going to fall silent. I will go to my grave until a difference is made.
I reached out to parents of lost kids, parents of kids that have been bullied all over the world, and it took off like wildfire.
All it takes is for one person to stand up.
Be the difference. Go out and find that one child, that new kid standing over there by himself. Be willing to stand up for him.
Everything starts with one that builds up. Eventually we have an army.
If we all do it together, we will change the world.
So how can we stop this? We want to start a club that will convince people why bullying is wrong and help others. We'll set up exercises that will build bonds and end bullying. We made these shirts so that we'd be able to spread the word about the club that we can start, and we can eventually spread it, hopefully nationwide. Also, pep rallies. When adults come to speak, kids use it as a way to get out of class. And when students lead it, it'll make an impact on the kids because it's from their own peers.
In our world, differences are not only not acknowledged, but they're made fun of. Even the kids in the special classes at schools get made fun of. Some of those kids are the nicest kids you'll ever meet, and they're still made fun of. So the one thing that everybody in the world has in common is the one thing that is bullied the most about. People can't really make fun of something that they themselves have.
There are kids and students around the world that share the same thought as us to prevent more bullies bully others. But the problem is, they don't want to stand up for another person because of the fact that they might get bullied. But that's what the club is for. We have leaders in the club welcoming anyone who wants to learn and support each other with hope and hope. Raise your hand if you've seen bullying in front of you. Now, truthfully, keep your hands raised if you actually want to stop it. Okay, to those of you who lowered your hands, we are here to change that. We are here to help you gather the courage and strength to stand up for your peers. The club is a safe environment. There are peers around you that want to help you no matter how differently treated you may be.
Many of us have attended anti-bullying assemblies in which were led by adults. We've come to the conclusion that those assemblies are ineffective because students, especially our age, tend to ignore what adults tell us to do. With this group being student-led, we can change how other students treat others and how we can end bullying ourselves. Students our age are more comfortable sharing their personal experiences and ideas with students their own age instead of adults. With other students seeing how we are making a difference, they'll also want to join the movement and help stop bullying.
Our overall goal.
We know that we cannot change everybody, but we can lead others into changing their ways and becoming nicer because niceness is priceless.
We know how bad bullying can get, but let's see how good anti-bullying can be. We can transform bullying into niceness.
We want to make an anti-bully day where hopefully we can get the whole nation to come together and stop bullying.
And we know that National Anti-Bullying Day can't just come out of nowhere. We'll have to start from our school, when then we can share other schools within our district and neighboring districts, and hopefully onto the state and onto hopefully the whole nation.
So once again, how can we stop bullying?
We can obviously start accepting others' differences.
Peer speaking.
And standing up for one another.
Any questions, comments, or concerns?
I have a quick question. Who made the t-shirts? Turn up. Sorry.
Yes.
Will you be selling these t-shirts?
Yes, once we make enough money so that we can try going school to school, then we'll be able to make t-shirts that people can buy.
They'll be free because we're not trying to earn money, we're trying to help change how others think to be friends with one another.
Yes.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so if your shirts are going to be free, how are you going to raise the money to pay for it? Is it going to be donations or is it going to be what you earn?
If you want to donate, you can, because this is more of a, we want to stop bullying. We do need money to like help the process, but we're not like greedy to like just keep the money. We want to like also help spread like our thoughts.
And make better bullying, help teachers stop bullying.
And the way we would get the money would actually be on the money we save from getting those adults. Like we get the de-bully group to come, we would save the money from there, and we could use that money to get the shirts.
What?
Quick question. I'm sorry.
The-
No, you go first.
Okay. So what other resources and assistance do you feel like you're going to need to get this rolling? I know you talked about gathering, utilizing funds that would have previously been used to bring in speakers. So how are you going to go about making all of that happen so that it comes to y'all's club or program?
Like those people in the video, they were all gathering, and I'm sure that we can find more people that want to help contribute to stop bullying.
And we can talk to like principals and administrators and teachers, and then other students can bring their family members who also experience and know how effective bullying can be.
Yes.
Actually, we did something like this at Wilson, and so I'm really actually happy that you guys decided to do this. But I know we had a lot of problems at Wilson with like the assemblies, like you guys said, the pep rallies. It is a big difference when students lead it because people actually pay attention. But there's a lot of things that you guys want to pay attention to. Like, what are you guys going to go over? Who's going to be like the speakers? Is the teacher going to be like sponsoring you guys, or how are you guys going to get this together?
We're gonna like have like small trainings in the club to like help people like speak up in front of a large audience, to teach them that bullying is wrong and they should like, rather than just watching from the sideline, they should actually contribute to like helping the victim.
And with our group, right now it's only us four, and we want to make this group a lot bigger. And with that, when we have more people, we can go and start talking at pep rallies and just going around the school, making posters and stuff like that to make awareness of bullying.
Oh, so will you utilize any kind of technology in order to help spread the word? Is one question, and then the next question is, who will you talk to get this started? I wanted to see if you looked that up at all.
Like in our school, we had a teacher specifically for homework club, or teacher for that. There's many other teachers that volunteer to help for this. We can find a teacher that will be able to support us and help teach for skills.
And also we can use social media because most people are our age they have social media accounts, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or something like that. We can use that to make a movement and maybe even reach out to news people or even like bigger than our district, people that are bigger than our district that can help us make a difference.
And if we're gonna make a site on Twitter, hashtag niceness is priceless, and people will be able to chat on that and say, this is my problem, how can I stop it?
How do you know that you're gonna like be able to get permission to like go do the assemblies and like do the pep rallies and
Our
start your
principal,
club and stuff?
our principal really wants to stop bullying in our school, but she doesn't know how to.
It's like you want to help, but it's like something's holding you back through the glass wall. You can see it, but you don't know how to like prevent it.
Yeah. With our group, we can go talk. Our principal, she's really into stopping bullying, but it hasn't really been effective because again, she's an adult, and I feel like people in our school aren't really comfortable sharing what's happened to them to other adults, and with us being like other students, their peers, we can help them express their feelings and towards bullying.
This is starting to sound a lot like team leadership. What's the difference between you and the class team leadership?
Well, with team leadership, team leadership and our group are really similar, and I think that with our group being our own organization with us was started by students and not by administrators and the school board. With us starting it, we can make our own ideas and ideas that us ourselves, like other students, have come up with.
And in this group, we go more into bullying. Team leadership has different things to go over, like drugs and bullying, but this would be more in depth, and it would help people really get into stopping it.
Any other questions?
This is the coolest thing, I'm serious.
Where do we sign up?
I agree.
I mean, you can start your own club at your own school next year if you want to. That'd be great.
We're
And
planning
I was
on
thinking, like with social media, we go to Tidwell, but not all of you guys go to Tidwell as well. So we can use social media to contact each other. With you guys start being your own leaders at your own schools, and then we can come together on social media and talk about different ways we can stop bullying or help others.
I guess this isn't a question, but that is kind of cool that you have like other student advocates on campuses as kind of contacts. You know, you can always think about that as a.
Yes.
Would you be okay if I took this to my little brother's elementary school? Because I know that he's had some problems with bullying.
Yeah.
Totally,
Yeah.
go for it. We want to spread it so we can have everyone join in.
And once if it becomes a group, you can go on social media with using the hashtag #NarcissisPriceless, and then we can talk about how your elementary school, hopefully our middle school, and maybe even a high school.
Any other questions?
So yeah, if y'all know of any places that also need help with bullying, you can connect with us and we can start a group that can stop bullying.
Thank you guys.